Alright, so I just want to show off the 3 launches that are consistent, and I want to tell you how I'm doing them, like the setups and whatnot, to make them consistent. And maybe this will help other people find consistent setups for others that are not consistent. So, simply said, I'm not going to be going over the whole strat, just the launches in these 3 sections. So, from this position, you want to hold down right, just to line up with the lamp. Once you cross this line, hold right. If you keep going right, you'll actually end up here on the chair, and this is a normalized position. Like, this is where you want to end up. Right here, with your head covering these 2 orange studs. So you want to land there. Far enough so that you're going straight left, basically. Straight left on the slide. For the timing of the Alt tab, it needs to be the frame that he lands. Not the frame that he lands, but the frame that he starts sliding, rather. Like, these are all slightly too early. If that happens, you need to do this. But each part of this is crucial. Like, you need to land in the right spot. You need to Alt tab quick. And you also need to do it at the right time. So these are all late. Right? All of those attempts are fucking late. I mean early. That is late. That was early. Apparently late. That one worked. So obviously, as you will see, as soon as I start attempting the other ones, this is the most inconsistent of these 3. That would have worked if I started holding right at the right time. So let's not spend too much fucking time on that one. But that is like that. That's how you're going to hit it. If you want to play around with that, I'm sure there's a better strat. So let's go to 1-1 real quick. Let's go to 1-1 real quick, and I will show off this one, because this one's really important also. Well, I don't know about important, but it is definitely useful. So, I won't be going over the bridge skip. It's pretty chill. You just need to jump from the spot that I jumped from using the shoulder lineup, which you can ask questions about if you want. You need to Alt tab at least twice, maybe once if you're cracked. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about this. So, here we are. If you want to hit this fast, I recommend holding upright when Indy is in line with this leaf. Go neutral, land in between the 4 studs, and it will work. But you have to land in between the 4 studs, right? So this is the fast setup, the hardest setup, right? So this is just while you're boosting it. So note that would work. So to note, this kind of doesn't work if you're from this direction. Okay, well it can, but like just with the way these tricks work, it's sending you in the direction of the slide. So if you're already going a different direction, it's hard. So just to hit this safely, slowly, that real aiming position is literally right in the middle of these 4 studs. Literally right in the middle. Same story. Alt-tabbing the frame of the land. Alt-tabbing the frame of the land. So to note, I think the fastest way to do this room is like this, potentially. Alright. It's tricky. I think you do have a worse line in that room when you do the strat. So someone else can figure that one out. The last one is in Kali, that I believe is truly a consistent launch. Hold on, let's just land this real quick. Kill these guys so they're not an issue. Because this is how you'd be hitting it, right? Whoops. Right, so we're running over. As we are familiar. Alright, so we haven't done horizontal strats in a while. So this is the launch. You want to be like right leg off, tap up, land, and that'll just work. Like, it is just so juice. You just want to tap up, land, hold left. Second, maybe even third try is still saving time to fucking the alt tab. I'm not gonna lie, but the key is that you want your right leg hanging off just ever so slightly, and that's because, well, as you can see here, because I'm sliding to the left instead of the right. One means I've held forward too far, right? Two, you don't want to do that because that means that you're gonna hit your head on the ledge here when you do get enough height. Like, I don't know. These are all really hard. Really hard. It's very dependent on the spot you land, the timing of the lag, and I want to say camera position, but that just affects everything. Like, that just affects everything in general. I am going to be doing this one, and maybe the 1-1-1 in a run. I will be doing these in runs. The 3-1-1 I need to play around with a bit more, but, you know, these are juice. Obviously, that was a bit too far to the right, but... yeah, you can see I'm going too far forward, so he's spinning to the left as opposed to the right. I just got really good height there, so it just worked. I'm not saying there isn't an element of RNG in these. I'm not. But what I am saying, there is absolutely some sections, some setups where the range of heights you can get are consistent enough to make this a gimme trick. Dead ass honest. That's what I'm going to say for now.